This is a look at the left side of the fifth wheel. It's a tip out for the bedroom. It has a queen size bed that sits behind this tip out. There's the propane storage on one side, and then this is the basement on one side access. That's the hot water access, the refrigerator, and that is the stove exhaust. And right here we have a outdoor shower I find really useful for washing the dog. And then this is the slide out for the entertainment center. This is another look at the trailer, the left side of the trailer with both the slide outs, and you can see the air conditioning unit on the back top of the trailer. Large rear window in the trailer, and then brown covered is where I keep bicycles. I actually have 3 bikes that I keep under there, and I'll show you the extended bumper that comes with the trailer that drives it. And moving around to the right side of the trailer, see, this is a slide out for the large living room, dining room slide out. That slide out, I believe, is 12 feet. And then large, I think it's 18-foot awning on the right side. And then the front door of the fifth wheel right there, located right there, front of the back wheels. And then on this side we have another propane tank, and the base. This is a view of the propane tank, visible with the door open, and the large basement. I'll take some things out of the basement so you get a better idea how big that is. This is a look at the basement. These are some of the things, a satellite dish and different storage units that I have, containers that I have in the basement. And I'll turn the light on in here, and you can see just some of the room that's available, and that's still half full, and that half is also available from the other side. I have access from both sides. It's a huge importance to have lots of storage in your fifth wheel, especially when you make long trips. There's additional storage underneath the front of the mobile home with the gooseneck portion. You see here. And what I have under there right now is some bike wheels. There's lots of room that hasn't been used. You see the dual batteries, which just provides plenty of capacity. Then up here is a hydraulic motor for running the slides. A lot of the units use an electric motor, not pneumatic. This is an electric motor running a pneumatic system. And this is the jacking system here that jacks up the legs. This is a leg on one side and the leg on the other side. Both run from the same jacking mechanism. And these are for raising the fifth wheel while so that you can back the truck underneath the gooseneck. This is the back right corner showing the scissor jacks and the extended bike rack. And then here also is the ladder accessing the roof. This is the back left corner where that fresh water enters. There's a 60-gallon tank there, but right now it's just hooked up to external water. Down here is a scissor jack. It has one on each side for holding the back end steady. Once your front end is lowered and steady, lower the back end. And then this is the rear bumper extension. You can see here it extends over 2 feet, like 2.5 feet, closer to 3 feet actually, and that slides back in if you don't want to use it. It fits, a generator will fit on there, or like I say, I have 3 bikes, and I made had a special cover made, vinyl cover made to cover the bikes and keep them watertight. Now we're at the left side, rear wheels. Here is the outflow for the sewerage, and the gray water handle. See here, I only have a small garden hose that comes down and empties into the sewer hose rather than the big 4-inch hose. This is just a regular garden hose. I have it hooked up to a water jet macerator, so you don't need the 4-inch hose. Just this little hose will do, and you can run the sewage a lot farther this way than with the big 4-inch hoses. The basement access on the left side of the fifth wheel. You see the things that we have stored in here. You also see here is the valve controls for the black tank and the gray tank. There's also a third tank, the galley tank. I'll show you those controls in a minute, but also importantly here is a controls for the jacks for raising the front and the extending and returning switch. And one of the most important pieces is a little level to make sure everything gets leveled up. Okay, we're up on the roof now, and you can see that this is a what we call a rubber roof. It's a one-piece rubber roof that doesn't leak and lasts forever. The vents here, I've covered those with a vent cover that allows you to leave the vents open and travel without water getting in. This is a skylight in the shower, and this is the TV antenna that's down flat now. You can see the top of the bedroom slide out, the top of the awning, and then this is the top of the slide out for the living room. Going back to the back, this is the air conditioner, and then the slide out and the top of the slide out for the entertainment area. You see the roof is in very good condition, has everything on the... This is underneath the slider. You can see the gears that pushed out by the hydraulic pump. There's one on each side. That one's underneath the wheels of the trailer.